Hi friends, I'm Penny Hunt and this is Pennie Heart to Heart. Today I want to talk to you about being happy, healthy, and safe. I have been coming to you every day. This is day 23 of my Pennie Heart to Heart. 23 days that I've been in my home, and you probably have too. And I've been coming to you sharing tips and techniques and things that are going on in our world and how we can get through this together. I want to remind you before I get started about the book giveaway. I've been giving a book away every week, and all you need to do is in the comment line write, "I love your book," and you'll be in the drawing for next week's book giveaway. I just notified the person today for last week's winner, and she will be having her book mailed to her as soon as I can get it out to the post office. So, happy, healthy, and safe. If you noticed, if you were on, when I started with my mask on, and I'm going to talk about masks in a minute. But I shared with you in the writing with this video a link to a writing I wrote over 3 years ago, or about 3 years ago, about my mom. At that time, my mom was 86, and we were moving her from her home where she had been living alone to a retirement community. And we had to do an intervention with her, my brother and sister and I, and talk to her about things that were not quite right in her life. She had fallen a few times. She had had a couple car accidents. All the things that happen as we get older and need some help. And so we convinced her that for her safety, she needed to move from her home where she lived totally alone into a place where she could get some of that help. And it was a painful process for her, painful process for us, because we knew she wanted to stay there. She had been a very independent woman her whole life, and still wanted to be that independent woman, and didn't want to admit that she was having some problems, and didn't want to admit that she needed help. It was a sad time for all of us. And I remember the process of cleaning out her house and putting the 3 piles of donate and keep and put in storage, and going through everything which was really the culmination of her life. And that was a hard process. My dad had passed many years before that, and things of his came up, and it was just sad all the way around. But what happened during this process, I came up with a mantra, and I kept saying it over and over to myself. My brother and sister said it with me. We kept telling our mom what we wanted for her was to be happy, healthy, and safe. And we were looking at facilities, at retirement communities, and let her help us pick the one she wanted, that she would be happiest in. We took over her medication and things like that so that she would be healthy. And we knew that in a community where there were people around her, she would be much safer than being alone. The reason this came to mind today, and why I shared this writing with you again, is because I think we are all kind of in that situation right now. It is an intervention of sorts that we have to be in our homes. We can't go outside. We need to be wearing masks if we do, and go to the grocery store, because what we all need right now is to be happy, healthy, and safe. And that's what we want for our loved ones. That's what we want for everyone else. And ironically, in that writing, if you read it, I even said that I wish this for not only my mom, and not only for myself, but for the rest of my family and my friends and my community and our country and our world. And sometimes the things that I write come back around, and they're so appropriate again, because that's how I feel now. What I wish for all of us is to be happy, healthy, and safe. And the way we do that is following everything that we're being told to do, even if it makes us uncomfortable, even if it makes us a little cranky, even if it makes us sad, and we want to rally against it and fight against it. But the reality is, and just like in my mom's case, it's the best thing we can all do. So when we're being told to stay in our homes, it's not just for our safety, it's for the safety of others, so that we don't interact with a lot of people and cause everybody to not be healthy and safe. And obviously, if we're not healthy, we're not going to be happy. And if we're not healthy, we're probably not in a safe position. And so I think it's really appropriate to read through that and think about that now. Even all of the things that I talked about, how we moved her out and going through her personal items, I know many of us are cleaning out closets and going through things. And now, especially, the mindset that we have when the whole world seems a little skewed and uncertain and different, we're looking at the things that we own and the things that we valued in a different way. Maybe we've decided that some of the things that we thought we had to have, we really can live without. Maybe we have, as we've cleaned out some things, decided it was time to let go of a few things that we thought were so important to us, and now we're starting to realize what really is important to us. For me, I will tell you, I wrote one of the talked about one of the very first videos about missing things. Yes, I miss manicures, and yes, I miss different things. But what I really miss, what is really tugging at my heart, is missing people. My grandkids drove by a while ago and waved through the window, and that makes me incredibly happy and incredibly sad at the same time, because I want to kiss their cheeks. I don't want to wave through the glass window, but I know to be happy, healthy, and safe, this is what we have to do for a while. So I think the frustration that many of us have is those who don't understand, and they're still out there as normal. I know many people have to go to work, and thank goodness for them, working at the grocery stores and bringing us our mail, and the first responders and the medical people. Thank goodness for them, and that they are going to work and helping us and taking care of all of us. But the people that don't have to go to work, that aren't taking the stay at home serious, and they think maybe masks make them look silly and that's not important. Really it is right now. And so just like my mom was frustrated and scared at that time of transition for her, I think we are all right now frustrated and scared in this time of uncertainty for us. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you can adopt that mantra, my mantra of saying we just want to be happy, healthy, and safe. And so when your family gets tired of this being inside and you want to go to the movie or you want to do something and we know that we can't, say that mantra. We're doing this because we want to be happy, healthy, and safe. And we want our family, our friends, our community, our country, and our world to be happy, healthy, and safe. So I invite you to adopt that and start saying it out loud. Teach it to your family, teach it to your kids. I know our kids have to be getting tired of being at home, and I know the homeschooling is great, but they're missing their friends, they're missing their teachers, they're missing their activities. And so if you can teach them that, and then say, what is it that we're doing this for? And then they'll say it back to you. We want to be happy, healthy, and safe. I hope that you are following the guidelines of what we're supposed to do. I hope that you are with family or loved ones, or if you're alone, that you can reach out and talk to people through some kind of technology and communication so you don't feel totally alone. For those of you working, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you haven't made your own mask, this one I made, but there are many ways to do it online and on YouTube that you can see, just to make them with a scarf and hair ties or something. So there's a lot of ways. Even a bandana is a good thing if you have to go out when you do your run to the grocery store. Wear a mask, please. And even if the data and the technology and the science eventually says they maybe didn't help, I just think they help in some way, and it makes us feel like we're doing something. So I thank you. I know this takes a little bit of your time in the afternoon. I'm here every day at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. The minute I'm done, I upload it onto YouTube, so you can watch all of the videos, 23 of them after today. And please invite people to join us. I love it when I see names pop up here in my corner, that people that are joining us. And remember, if you want to be in the book drawing, all you have to do is write "I love your book" in the comment line. And even if you're watching this after it's not live, if you watch it later and still comment, I put you in the drawing. And so I'd love to give away my book to you. I thank you for joining me. I'm Pennie Hunt, and this has been Pennie Heart to Heart. Thanks for watching.